In this video, we're going to demonstrate how you can move your tests and quizzes from the MyCR Sakai environment into the Canvas environment. In order to do that, you're going to need to export your quizzes and then import them into Canvas and edit them, modify them, and set them up. So the first thing to do is click on Tests and Quizzes and go down and select a quiz that you want to migrate. And you're going to select Export, and you're going to get a dialog box. In the dialog box, you're going to want to select Content Packaging. This is going to give you the quickest route without having to modify things and zip them into Canvas. And select Export. And now your browser is going to open up a dialog box for you to save that someplace. And of course, you're going to want to pick a location that you know how to get to, so that when you're importing, then you can do that. And it's probably a good idea to rename your files something that relates to what the original content was. So I'm just going to call this quiz, I think this was quiz 2 actually, and we'll go ahead and save that. That's all there really is to exporting those, and of course you can then go back and select another one and export it out so that you had a full list of those. The next thing you're going to want to do after you export your quizzes is you're going to want to import them into Canvas. To do that, you're going to need to log into Canvas, and after you've logged in, you're going to want to select the course that you want to import them into. So we're just going to use this as a test. The place that you're going to import your quizzes is not under the quizzes link. If you click on the quizzes link, you'll notice there are no quizzes in here. You want to go to Settings. It's down here at the bottom. You click on Settings, and that's going to take you to this screen here where you're going to select Import Content into this course. So the first selection that you have to make is the type of content. This type of content is qti.zip file. So that's what you're going to want to select to import these. So we select that as our type, and then we're going to browse and locate that file that we originally saved, and here it is. It's ready to go. We click on it, and we're going to open that up. Really, that's all that's necessary. At this point, you don't need to pick any of these other options. You can just say, let's import that. It's going to queue it up for you, and when it's done, it's going to give you a little green completed box here. So there it is. We should have a quiz now, and if I click on quizzes up here, what we should see is that quiz came across, and sure enough it did. And we're going to need to edit this quiz now, and we're going to need to edit it and change perhaps the question type, and also we're going to make sure that the correct answer is selected, but all the text should be there. So let's take a look. We'll open up the quiz. None of the settings have been set yet, so I'm going to click on Edit here and edit that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to click on the Questions tab right here. So there's the Question tab, and you can see a list of our questions. And for each question, we're going to need to go in and make sure that the correct answer is selected. So if we point to the little pencil over here, we'll get an edit box, and we're now editing that question. And in here will be our answers, and we're going to want to click on this arrow right over here, and that will select this as the correct answer for this question. This question type up here is the other option that we may want to change. I may want to change that to multiple choice, and that may impact what options are available down here. But that's really all there is to it for this question. I'm going to go ahead and update that. You'll notice that the next question was a fill-in-the-blank question, and when fill-in-the-blank questions come across, they don't come across as that, they come across as essay questions. So let's just click on the Edit button here, and you'll see that this question came across as an essay question. So I'm going to want to select that this was a fill-in-the-blank, and then I'm going to want to put in the answer for that. And then we're going to want to update that question. When we're done updating our questions, and we're going to need to edit each one and select the correct answer, and then update it, When we're done with all of that, you want to make sure that you scroll all the way to the bottom, or that you've worked your way all the way to the bottom, and click Save. And that will save our updates for that quiz. And that's really all there is to it. Once you have checked each of the questions and updated the correct answers, you should be in good shape. If you're importing and you have any problems, you're going to want to get a hold of your instructional technologist. And that's all there is for now.